BYU's offensive line, as I just alluded to in our previous conversation, is going to be very important to have BYU playing better ball, quite literally. The offensive line a season ago was, let's just say, a cluster of dysfunction. It's the best way I can go about it. It felt like on any given play with BYU's offensive line, you could see 4 offensive linemen do exactly what they're supposed to do, and one lineman went completely opposite or did the wrong thing, and it scuttled any and all success that BYU wanted to have. And it wasn't always on the offensive line. Tight ends would screw up, maybe a running back, an H-back. The quarterback may set the line the wrong way in terms of the audible they're calling. Things went wrong in so many ways, shapes, and forms for BYU's offensive line that it really hampered any and all hopes that BYU had a season ago. And a big reason why they went 0-5 down the stretch is they just couldn't get consistent offensive play, particularly getting a good yardage on first down. Way too often, you guys watch these games, BYU was in 2nd and 10 or 3rd and long situations far too often last season. A lot of that goes with the offensive line's dysfunction a season ago. The hope is with TJ Woods, obviously here now coaching BYU's offensive line, that they'll be a much more cohesive unit, really understanding what they're supposed to do on every play and all 5 guys working in concert with one another. I can't guarantee that's going to happen 100% of the time. It's a thinking man's position as an offensive lineman. It may sound counterintuitive, but that's exactly what it is. They have to understand scheme. They have to understand assignments of the guys around them. They also have to understand kind of the bigger picture of what they're trying to accomplish with the BYU offense. Well, a guy that looked completely lost a season ago is Caleb Etienne. I'm not saying anything that any of you who watched him play a season ago didn't say yourselves. He looked completely lost. This is a young man who has decided to return to BYU, and he's done so with a mindset of, I'm going to prove everybody wrong. And I can respect that. I love guys like this who want to go out there and show that, hey, what I put on the field or the film a season ago, that's not me. I'm a better player than that. And as I understand it, guys like TJ Woods have been absolutely critical to getting Caleb Etienne more engrossed with the BYU offense this year, having him feeling more comfortable as he mans that left tackle spot. And there are people inside the program that believe if Caleb Etienne, if what he has shown so far for BYU, if he goes out and plays the way that they believe he can play for the BYU Cougars this fall, BYU could have their last 4 offensive tackles drafted. That would include Caleb Etienne in the upcoming NFL draft. He has all the physical tools. You look at his frame. He's long levered with those long arms. He's tall. He's muscular. He's transformed his body quite literally during his time at BYU. And he is highly motivated to get it right in his final season as a Cougar. So without further ado, here's the conversation I had with Caleb Etienne at BYU Photo Day. Caleb, there's been a lot of people out there who have been wondering, okay, is the Caleb Etienne of 2024, how does he differ from 2023? Yeah. I want your response to that.
Way different, confident. I'm ready. Got a coach that's pushing me to be the best every day at practice. And it's going to be a great year. And just first game, we're just going to display it all out there and show people who I am. So.
Now, Coach Woods was on BYU TV, and they asked him, like, hey, who's your left tackle? And he's like, Caleb Etienne. And he was adamant that you were his guy at left tackle. And I think that surprised a lot of people how adamant he was about that. Does that give you some confidence knowing that he believes in you at that position?
It does. At the end of the day, it shows that he trusts me. Mm-hmm. It's not like I never played left tackle before, so I know this. I know I play right tackle, but at Oklahoma State I would play left tackle, so it's just like picking up where I left off at. So just got to go out there and just show them that I'm ready. So.
Is there a comfort level being back on that left side for you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm feeling way better, way comfortable. I'm excited. I'm just ready. Yeah, it's way comfortable, and I'm learning the plays. I'm good on the plays, and just trying to get better and find a way just to do something different and just show that that the trust that I could give them. That I'm ready. So
now it's a fairly veteran offensive line. Waylon's standing over there, and
right.
O'Connor's been here forever at center. You got Braden on the other side of you.
How much does that help you guys in your mind of having a veteran O-line that hopefully can bounce back this fall?
It helps a lot. We got a lot of experienced guys, got older guys that have been in the system, that have been in BYU system for a minute, so that just helps me, just learn plays even faster, better. Something I don't know, I'll just go ask Connor or Braden, and they help me, and we just come together as a unit and just play even better and faster.
Now, you talked about Coach Woods giving you some confidence and working with you. Where has he pushed you the most?
Just using my hands more, just grabbing and holding on. And the other part has just been handling itself with me just finishing and just waiting, finishing to the whistle. So
holding on, but not holding, right?
Not holding, yeah. Holding on with my hands.
Inside.
In front of him, not away.
Yeah, I know those offensive tackles. It's an art you have to master, quite literally.
Yes, sir.
Now, looking forward, you played in the Big 12, obviously, at Oklahoma State, but year 2 of the Big 12 with BYU here. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to a great year, not last year, 6 and wherever we went. Well, 5
and 7.
Yeah, 7 came up short.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward, seeing the bowl game, going to playoffs, and then the championship.
Okay.
So I'm expecting that for sure. We already know what it's like being in the Big 12, so we should already know what to expect. It's going to be physical. It's going to be a grind, so we have to be ready.
Now, you're no stranger to big rivalries because you played in Bedlam.
Yeah.
Utah joins the conference this year, and you guys will play them in the annual rivalry game. It's going to be annual moving forward. Have you heard much about it? Do you know anything it would compare to with regards to Bedlam?
Not really. I know it's probably going to be hectic, crazy, packed, trash talking, but I'm excited. Whatever it is, I'm ready. I just ignore it, play to my game, and just go dominate. So,
how's your BYU experience been overall, though, outside of football even?
It's been wonderful. They got a lot of nice people out here, just very genuine. Got the mountains, just look outside every day, it's beautiful. The air is great, just fresh. It's just no bugs. Down south, I'm from Louisiana. You see a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
So I love the atmosphere. I love everything about it. It's been great.
Would you ever thought growing up that you would end up in Utah of all places?
Never in my life. Never in my life. I love it though. I'm glad that I get to have this experience. Just to be out of where I'm from. So just open my eyes and I'm thankful for that. So.
Well, Caleb, thanks so much for some time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is Caleb Etienne, and a big thank you to him for taking the time to join us here on the podcast. And you can tell this is a guy, there's a quiet air of confidence about him. That's what I took away from my chat with him, is that he understands the narrative, the storyline, the downright awful stuff that's been written / said about him because of his less than stellar play a season ago. I, for one, love a comeback story, and I hope it is exactly what that is. I hope it's a comeback story for the ages for Caleb Etienne. If BYU can prove they can get their 4th straight offensive left tackle into the NFL draft next year, that would be a really, really nice recruiting chip for, let's say, a guy like Austin Peay. I'm not saying that Austin Peay is not in the cards for BYU. I'm just saying that if you want to recruit guys like that, having 4 offensive tackles, particularly 4 left tackles drafted in the NFL draft, that's a pretty good thing to have in your back pocket when you recruit guys like that. Would it have been nice for a guy like Aaron Dunn to have understood that a little bit more? Yes, but ultimately he decided Utah's where he wanted to go. So I think all eyes right now are on 2 offensive linemen in the recruiting ranks for BYU. Siosua Vete, who is a twin brother, Kalepi, is currently a BYU commit. He's committed to Stanford. BYU wants to flip him. And then obviously Austin Peay, the younger brother of Connor and Trevor Peay, and the son of BYU great Gary Peay. He is also on the docket when it comes to the 2025 recruiting cycle. And a guy like Caleb Etienne showing what he can do with TJ Woods as his offensive line coach. Pretty nice recruiting chip if BYU can prove that they can get Caleb to the next level. We'll all wait and see, and we'll all, quote unquote, be witnesses if it all goes down the way that I hope it does for Caleb Etienne and the BYU offensive line.